The episode begins with Aang becoming anxious after Avatar Roku warns him about the comet and the little time left to master the remaining bending arts. Katara offers to teach him waterbending, and he accepts. Meanwhile, Zuko is sparring with Lieutenant G when Iroh changes the ship's course to find a port and replace a missing Pai Sho tile. Zuko gets angry, but Iroh stays calm and says he's lucky to have an understanding nephew. Katara teaches Aang waterbending at a waterfall, and Aang quickly learns the moves with little effort, frustrating Katara, who had to work hard to master them. Though she tries to hide it, she begins to feel jealous of his natural talent. Later, Aang accidentally washes away their supplies during practice. They go to a nearby town to buy replacements, and Aang buys a bison whistle. They find a pirate ship selling goods from risky trades, and Katara spots a waterbending scroll, but it's reserved for a wealthy buyer. The captain offers to sell it for 200 gold pieces, and Aang tries to bargain with 1 copper coin, then 2, which angers the pirates. Katara tells him to stop, and they leave. While Aang and Sokka complain, Katara says she didn't feel comfortable. As they walk away, the pirates suddenly chase after them with weapons. Aang thinks it's about his haggling, but they quickly realize they need to run. During the chase, Aang airbends a cabbage cart into the pirates, destroying it. Cornered, Aang uses his glider to escape, carrying Katara and Sokka with him. Back at their camp, Aang and Sokka find out that Katara stole the waterbending scroll, and the pirates were chasing them to get it back. Sokka is upset, but Katara says they're just using pirate logic. Aang laughs and says they might as well learn from it. Meanwhile, Zuko and Iroh arrive at the same port. Iroh didn't find his missing Pai Sho tile but bought other trinkets for music night. Zuko overhears pirates talking about a bald monk and a water tribe girl, and he asks if the boy had an arrow on his head. At the waterfall, Katara and Aang continue practicing waterbending, starting with the water whip technique. Katara tries it first but accidentally hits herself and Momo, feeling embarrassed. Aang then explains the steps and succeeds on his first try, which frustrates Katara. Jealous, she snaps at Aang, sarcastically praising his infinite wisdom and saying they should get rid of the scroll since he doesn't need it. Aang is hurt by her words, and Katara realizes she went too far. She apologizes to both Aang and Momo, then gives Aang the scroll, saying she doesn't want it anymore. Later that night, unable to resist, she sneaks off to practice with the scroll while Aang and Sokka sleep. Meanwhile, Zuko teams up with the pirates to track Aang. When a pirate suggests searching the woods, Zuko says they'll be near water since they stole a waterbending scroll. They eventually find Katara practicing the water whip and capture her. Zuko ties her to a tree and threatens her, demanding to know where Aang is. When she refuses, Zuko shows her a betrothal necklace that once belonged to her mother and tries to trade it for Aang's location. Katara still refuses, and the pirates grow impatient and demand the scroll. Zuko threatens to burn it, using it as leverage to force the pirates to keep searching for Aang. At the campsite, Sokka wakes up and sees that Katara is missing. He checks his bag and finds the scroll is gone too. He wakes Aang and tells him Katara ran off with the scroll, and just as Sokka says trouble will follow them, the pirates ambush them. Sokka dodges capture, but Aang is caught after failing to airbend a net. As Aang is dragged away, the pirate fighting Sokka leaves to follow, leading Sokka to joke about not being good enough to be kidnapped, right before he's also captured. Tied up, Aang and Sokka are brought to the river where the pirates join Zuko and his soldiers, who are guarding Katara. Zuko approaches with the waterbending scroll, and Katara apologizes to Aang, but he tells her not to worry. Zuko and the pirates try to trade the scroll for Aang, but neither side wants to go first. Sokka then asks the pirates if they're really trading the Avatar for a piece of parchment. When they realize Aang is the Avatar, Sokka adds that they could make more money by selling him on the black market or handing him to the Fire Lord. The pirate captain agrees, and calls off the trade, but angry, Zuko and his soldiers attack the pirates. Taking advantage of the chaos, Aang, Katara, and Sokka escape. Katara and Aang use waterbending to launch the pirates' boat and sail away. During the fight, Iroh notices this and points it out. Zuko laughs, but the pirates, except their captain, steal Zuko's smaller ship and chase after Team Avatar, leaving Zuko furious. Aboard the pirate ship, Team Avatar fights off the pirates, and Katara successfully uses the water whip technique. As the ship nears a huge waterfall, Aang and Katara try to stop it with waterbending. Just then, the pirates crash into them with Zuko's stolen ship, sending everyone over the edge. Appa arrives in time, responding to Aang's bison whistle, and saves them from falling. Back on shore, Iroh finds his missing white lotus tile inside his sleeve. He shows it to Zuko, who angrily throws it over the waterfall, where it hits a pirate on the head. On Appa, Katara gives Aang a full apology, and Sokka then reveals he managed to recover the scroll during the chaos. Before handing it over, he asks Katara what she learned from the experience. She replies that she learned never to steal, then quickly adds, unless it's from pirates.